University of Texas Vietnamese Association observed the 30th anniversary of the fall of Saigon. They hosted a banquet and vigil called Black April. The fall marks the day the U.S. pulled out of Vietnam, ending the war. The event's keynote speaker was a Vietnamese war veteran who witnessed many atrocities during the war. Michael Do spent 6 years in the Vietnamese military forces, first in the infantry, then in the Air Force. As News 8 Austin's Bob Roebuck explains, even though the horror of the war still lingers in Do's memory, it's what happened afterward that forever changed his life.
April 30th, 1975, the fall of Saigon and ultimately the end of the Vietnam War. But for one young soldier, Captain Michael Do, another war was about to begin, one that he couldn't fight and one he couldn't win.
1 month after April 31st, the broadcast on radio and television to call on the South Vietnamese officer to go to, they call it a school, to learn, to study the new policy. But honestly, actually, that's a prison.
At the age of 28 and after serving 6 years in the infantry and Air Force, having seen and done so many things, Do was made a prisoner. And what was supposed to be a 10-day re-education turned into 10 years of torture and starvation.
We have only 2 spoons of rice a day. And nothing except for salt water for the whole year. And we try to survive by catching whatever move.
Life became so excruciating, and Do worried about his family so much that he did the only thing he could do to survive. He tried to forget.
The family, wife or children or mother and father, get rid of them from your mind. Don't think about them, because you think and you cannot help. You cannot help them.
Finally, 10 years later, and after enduring so much, Do was finally released. But he still wasn't free.
They still watch me, every movement, In
1990, Do brought his entire family to the United States. It was his first taste of freedom and of a new life.
It's like from the hell to the heaven. When the first step, when I step on this soil, okay, I land on this soil in, I think, May 9, 1990. I consider that I was